Good evening, CFTA. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to CFTA. As you know, this is our staple opening mic. Just some in-house announcements before we start. Your videos are available after the performance. If you want to buy them, it's $15. We also now have our own lager from Fake Cult. It's called Chaos Lager. Try it. It's really good. I haven't tried it, but I'm supposed to say that. It's amazing. Joey is unbiased in this, not like Jake is his brother-in-law. So yeah. So, are you ready for your host? No. Let's bring it up higher. Are you ready for your host? Ladies and gentlemen, with a big round of applause, Mr. Paul MARROQUIN.
How you doing, everyone? Come on, let's keep it going. That is the most energy you'll see from me tonight. Hey, I'm Paul MARROQUIN, guys. I'm so happy to be here. It's been like, I think a year and a half since I last hosted here. It's been so long, too long. So yeah, I'm in a room full of people I really like and two that I don't care for. So this is great. The average is great. Who are the two? You'll know. You'll know. You'll know. Yeah, guys. So this is a room full of people who've heard all my shit before. By chance, is there anyone here who's not a comic? Don't listen to them, Yoel. You are a comic. No, okay. Well, either way, I didn't want to bore you guys with my stuff that you've heard before, so I just thought this would be a good opportunity for you to learn more about me. I don't care for feet. I have an anti-foot fetish. I find them disgusting. Yeah, oh, there, yeah, see? Hate feet too? Ooh, disgusting. Yeah, genuinely. I can't watch Lord of the Rings. All feet look like Hobbit feet to me. I only seen the first movie. I'm like, they should be wearing shoes. It's disgusting. And it's like, it's hard to explain. I don't like the way they look. They look old immediately. There's no young looking feet. Toes look like shitty fingers. And I know there's someone live watching right now thinking, yeah, they do. Yeah, keep going. I hate it. Everything you hate, I love. Oh, man. But yeah, my dream girl would just have no feet. Someone's probably like, oh, so she can't run? Have you seen the Special Olympics? There's people without legs that run faster than me, so it's not about that. Yeah. Now I have to refer to my notes. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I thought for a bit maybe the reason I don't like feet is kind of the same reason some people are homophobes. Some people are homophobes because they are secretly gay, or they think they're gay, they're afraid of that. So I was like, okay, maybe I secretly like feet. So I went on Pornhub, and I looked at feet porn, and I just saw the worst things. I saw toes getting licked, soles getting bit on, and just feet full on cum on them. And I'm just like, oh, I wonder if it'd be any better if they were women's feet. Oh, man. I had a partner that I told her, hey, I don't like feet. We're keeping socks on. And she took that information and she tried to give me a foot job. Yeah, no, I peed on her. Yeah. Luckily, she was into that, so we're good. Oh, man. Yeah, so enough about my feet. Actually, more about her. I don't know if anyone has that ex-girlfriend that's kind of like the Joker to their Batman. Yeah, if you ask her, she's probably like that guy, me. She's probably, that guy's not even the Riddler. It's more like the Penguin, not Colin Farrell. Danny DeVito, yeah. Yeah, no, with her, I've been nostalgic about her lately because she was really manipulative, abusive, and controlling. And fuck, I miss her. I miss her so fucking much. No, for about almost 4 straight years, I realized, at the end, we didn't really have a lot going on. We didn't have a lot in common. All we did for 4 straight years was binge watch shows, eat a lot of pizza, and have sex. And every time I say that out loud, I think, you fucking idiot! You had it all! It's like, no, we didn't have anything in common. Like, I wanted a friend to hang out with. Those are friends! Friends you do that with. Yeah. And then she gave me a foot job. So, guys, we have a lot of comics today. I'll be coming in and out. Just letting you know, I haven't hosted in a while, so I got to watch a lot of hosts. So I got to learn from them. So just to let you know, between each comic, I'm going to do 10 minutes of stand-up. I'm getting the most mic time, guys. Oh, yeah, we're going to be here till tomorrow. So, but, yeah, no, I'll do a little bit here and there. But tonight's all about you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing all your stuff. But, hey, we got a really special guest today. He's not an up-and-comer. He's fucking elite. He's a fucking elite comic. This guy's going to leave us like Marshall Mathers left 8 Mile. This guy's going fucking places. He's one of the funniest comics working today, and he's generally a great guy. Please give it up for Derek Hawley, everyone!
That's a fucking insane intro. Holy shit, that's a lot to live up to. I don't know, man. I got people commenting on my hair loss lately that I never thought would. I got roasted by Spotify's AI DJ the other day. I was driving my car. I was like, hey, Spotify, throw on a playlist that's good for driving. And I swear to God, the DJ goes, okay, DJ X here, I got you. Here's a playlist to drive to while the wind blows through your hair. And then I swear to God, he went, if you have hair, that is. I was like, the fuck did you just say to me, DJ X? All right, dude, I got nearly nothing left to lose. I'll kill us both right now. The fuck? It's absurd. I don't know. I'm kind of bad at first impressions. I met a comic about a month ago, and before I met him, my friend was like, he had just gotten one of these hair transplants from Turkey. And before I met him, another friend of mine was like, hey, when you meet him, you should ask him about the hair transplant. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure. Had that in my head. And so it's just him and I sitting backstage, and kind of like an awkward silence falls over the room. And I got nervous, and in the awkward silence, I just went, hey, man, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but your hair looks great. And he's just like, oh, thanks. He's like, did you know about the hair transplant? And I panicked, and I just went, no. He's like, oh, really? Because, it's all over my social media. It's in my act. And I'm like, nah, man, just weirdly sitting here admiring your hair from across the room. All right? Didn't speak to me the rest of the weekend, so that was awesome. That's cool. I've grown this mustache to try and compensate for the hair loss. It's not a bad idea. My wife won't fuck me now anyway, so who cares? All right. It was nice to be here, though. Legitimately, I almost died on the 403 last weekend. I had a car run me off the road into a guardrail. Not even a joke. That just really happened. But the whole time, but when he did do that, my friend had just lent me a book called The Life and Times of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And when it happened, the book was sitting right on the passenger side. And I was like, holy shit, did Jesus just take the wheel and save my life? I was like, hell yeah, right? But at the same time, I was like, fuck, Jesus, you could have done a little bit of a better job, right? Like, yeah, you saved my life, but my car is fucked now. Oh. I don't know. I will say, there was a tiny little, just a bit of piece of me that was like, damn, I was almost free from this earth that has become a hellscape. I almost made it. Do you enjoy living on Earth? It's terrible. It's the worst. America sucks, right? Terrible country. I don't know, man. I can't. It's for a country who when they're. I don't know how many of you guys know this. When America was founded, they based a lot of their values and influence off of the Roman Empire on how a government and society should be run. So I think it's kind of wild that they're trying to kick gay people out of the military. Right? It's I don't know if you guys know this about the Roman Empire, but being homosexual was totally cool, right? In fact, the military used to bathe together before they went to war just to show their dicks off. That's right? And so I think it's wild that they're trying to kick gay people out of the military, right? Because everyone knows the best soldier is one that just got blown by his commanding officer. Stupid. I think that's why America has lost so many wars. Right? 1812, Vietnam, Afghanistan, right? They're not letting the boys tickle each other's balls enough. That's what I think. right? Like, guys, even Sun Tzu knew this 1,000 years ago when he wrote The Art of War. Read it, right? The bigger army always has the advantage. The army with the higher ground wins. You gotta let the boys fuck. It's right there. Hell yeah. America's fighting the good war on DEI too. Another war I hope they fucking lose. God damn, Tucker Carlson, I saw a clip of Tucker Carlson the other day, and this is a real quote. He goes, yeah, if I ever had a black female surgeon, I would be very concerned that she had to meet lower standards so the university could say they produced a black female surgeon. That's his concern. I would be way more concerned with the dumb white frat boy whose daddy paid the dean for him to be there. That's way more concerning, right? Like, if I'm laying on the table and one of those dumb white idiots walks into the room, my first thought is going to be, I fucking hope this isn't the guy who spent every Saturday chugging beers with his asshole. You know? I need a new heart. I don't need you to do a keg stand over my unconscious body. Cool. I don't know. It does suck. I feel like even if America invaded us, we'd still find a way to make it about left versus right rather than uniting. Right? Like, we'd all be on the same train going to the gulags of Northern Ontario, right? Where they'd force us to mine nickel for the Americans. And instead of uniting as a people against Americans, we'd still make it about right versus left, I guarantee you. Like, there would still be some dumb conservative being like, fucking liberal pussy, can't even lift enough nickel. Fucking idiot. I'm sorry, that's stupid. All right, I think that's all I wanted to do tonight. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. We'll get Paul back up here.
So I forgot to mention, guys, I got this book. It's called How Not to Die Alone. It's not working, but but I thought, like, during the night I'll be, like, quoting from it or letting you know what we should be doing. So, but yeah, Derek, you're married. Yeah. God, what's your secret, dude? I don't got a secret, dude. Knock them out. Okay. No, but yeah. So it's just one of those things that, yeah, I think I'm gonna learn a lot from you guys too. So we'll see. But who could use this book? Your next comic. Please give it up for Robert Stevens, everyone.
I want to say to Derek Hall, he was talking about gay people getting kicked out of the military. I call that a dick move. There you go. So there you go. I'm Rob. I want to say thank you for putting me on as a special guest tonight here at Talking Arts. It's because I'm retarded. I'm not thanking you guys for me being retarded. Just thank you for the spot. Someone followed me the other day after a road rage incident into a gas station. And he ended up yelling at me saying, "Suck a dick and die!" So now I'm just waiting to die. Turned 35. Yeah, so 34, 35 this year. I can't count. I'm retarded. And I found out why my mom used to call me her superhero. It's because I survived Plan B. I also survived the coat hanger. It's why I came out looking like Marty McFly went back in the DeLorean and banged Rosie O'Donnell. I thank Rosie for being able to grow a great beard, but just like her, I'm equally not as funny. And just like Marty McFly, my career in life is equally as shaky. No. I feel like God fucked me because he felt bad that the priest wouldn't. Do we have any LGBTQ people here today? I have a joke for you. I'd like to remind you that it's pronounced bedmass. The math was right, I guess. I don't know. I have this friend, Adam. He's Indian, and I'm always writing jokes for him. He's always bombing. And he comes up to me, and he's like, Rob, tell me how to do these jokes a bit better. I keep bombing. And I'm like, Adam, you're the only Indian in Canada that doesn't know how to deliver. I'm starting to really think that the government is backpedaling quite a bit. You know, it's a typical Caucasian thing to do. I feel that they're backpedaling because after the reconciliation movement, they realized that we've given the land back to the wrong Indians. They say that curiosity killed the cat. I just want to know how the fuck the cat got onto Mars. Ancient aliens. That one got more last time. Let's see here. Zoe Saldana, you guys know that actress? Yeah. You know, she just became the highest grossing actor of all time. I just want to say, I think it's very rude to call her gross. It also may be very, very racist. Oh, there we go. I got my red light. Thank God. Thank you to the audience. I might be back soon. Your host says I'm his plan B if anyone cancels. So there we go. Thank you.
Just came back from Austin, Texas, actually, and I gotta tell you, that set would kill down there. It would. It sounded like those sets. Cody knows. Yeah. So recently, I went to a Portuguese wedding. Do you have any Portuguese people here? Yeah. You speak Portuguese. It doesn't make you Portuguese. I can rap. It doesn't make me, you know. No, I went to a Portuguese wedding, and it was all right. Like, food was pretty good, and it was a nice ceremony and everything. But then it came time for the entertainment, and they got this Portuguese dance crew that would stop, kept gloating. They're like, we're the premier Portuguese dance crew of Oakville, and the reason that we're the best from everyone else is that when we dance barefoot. So we're eating, and they start dancing. I don't know if the mic's gonna pick this up, but it's like, and I don't know if you heard like old folk Portuguese music. I might go mute after this. It's like, they're very proud of it. Like it's about stories. So they were like, this is a story about a young woman who went to the market to buy fruit. And then as this is like going, all you hear is, and and then the next song's like, this is about a young boy who was exploring a cave. And I had a really good view of this dance, and what broke me was, like they're dancing on hardwood, and when the light hits it the right way, I just see all the footprints. And then I had to run out. As soon as I opened the door to get out of there, there's a fondue table. I'm like, yeah, that's right. All right, who's next? Oh, this guy. There's a up-and-comer who's fucking fantastic. This is one of them. I fucking love this guy. You can see him every week at Levity working. But honestly, he's one of the funniest people around. Give it up for Cole Charlong.
You're going for Paul, everyone. I almost just killed him. For his sake. For his sake. No. No, I'm... You guys are going to get a really bad smell for this whole set. No. I'm happy to be here. I don't get out much anymore. I've been inside playing video games. Having fun. I like video. I'm into like competitive game, like esports. That is the punchline, by the way. You guys can give me. That is sad. It's a sad thing to be into. I like it. I think it's fun. I can't get any of my friends to appreciate it the same way I do, though, because I show them like clips of these big tournaments, thousands of dorks filling in stadiums, and it seems really cool. But then you bring them to like a local tournament, and the only thing they experience is the worst smelling room you've ever fucking walked into. Just some fat behemoth huddled next to the street. Everybody's gathered around him smelling just as bad, just an aura of, and he's the coolest guy in the room, by the way. Like, he's going home with all the sweaty, greasy pussy that is in the building. But, no, it's hard to get everybody on board with this hobby, I guess. But no, I love stuff like that. I like being at home. I like movies, books. I like to read. I wanted to get into politics when I was, like, growing up. But it turns out I don't like kids enough for that. You have to love those guys for that. I don't know if you've been reading about this. You know what's fun about okay, nothing is fun about the Epstein files, but what was fun, hold on. What was fun for the first little bit is like while they were still not revealing the files, there were a couple leaks where it was just like Trump blowing Bill Clinton, a bunch of politicians like shirtless together, and they were having big sex pedophile orgies, right? But the only photos that had come out were of them together. Wouldn't it have been hilarious if the reason they weren't dropping the files was because they were like just ashamed of how much they loved each other? You know what I mean? Like they were just boyfriends, like nobody can see this. And everyone's like, we're accusing you of raping kids. And they're like, that's fine. Just, I can't be seen with Bill Clinton. That man's wrinkly. No. Okay. Oh, actually, it's 2026 now, so I just found medical assistance in dying is available for people with like depression, mental illnesses, stuff like that, which is cool, whatever. I remember when they first like passed that law, everybody I knew was like really like they were mad about it because they thought like, oh, people, you're encouraging people to give up. The suicide rate's gonna jump through the roof. And I don't know. I'm in the arts. I've met a lot of depressed people. I've seen them all, like, they've wrote songs, they're incredible musicians, talented. I've never seen a depressed person ask for assistance. I'm not too worried about it. I think we might get a good sonnet first, but a good exit card. Okay, this one's not gonna go well. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. It's, I don't know. It's a weird time it feels like a weird time to be a man in the world, you know what I mean? Like, it's still awesome. It's never not gonna... Sometimes I go to bars, I'll buy like 4 beers just so I can leave them around the room uncovered. I just leave them laying around. People make eye contact when I talk to them. It's always gonna be great. It's just like a little bit... There's this part of you, like as a dude now, where it's a weird feeling that like just your presence alone could make somebody uncomfortable. If you're like dressed too dark, you're in a... Like it feels weird. Like obviously I'd be more stressed if I was the uncomfortable one, but... It was just like the other day I was lost. My phone was dead and it was nighttime and I had to get to my college campus. And there was a woman like just down like 20 feet ahead of me that was clearly going to, like she had a book bag, business looking woman. And I had this funny moment with myself as a man where I was like, fuck, I have to follow this woman. What am I supposed, like the only other option is to go, hey, and try to like get her to give me directions. And that's way worse. I have to like run up the block, be like, excuse me, ma'am. And like, I'm not, I know what I look like, right? Like I'm not I'm probably the only dude in here that could fight one of the women and nobody's gonna say anything, right? Like I could punch one of you in the face and they're not gonna be like, hey, he hit a woman. They're gonna be like, hey, he hit someone. Like, there's nothing I can do, but I don't know. Okay, I do consider myself progressive though. I have one homophobic bone in my body. Just one. And it's just an opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I just think that if you are a gay man, you have to do the voice. It'll make us all feel better if you do it. Like I don't like seeing, well, I don't mind it, but I don't like when it's like a big, I met this gay dude, 6'5" from Texas, he was like, I love penis. Like, no, can you get some fruit in there, man? It's more fun for everyone. We love it. Nobody's ever been upset at the gay voice. They're just upset at, like, the beard hairs getting stuck together. I don't know. I've never understood homophobes. Mostly because you just have to... I don't think about gay sex enough to... So I don't know. Brokeback Mountain was a good movie. How do you even... All right. Let me see. Oh. I got really spiritual recently, and I read a book that... it was talking about how, God is not the name of God, right? God is a concept. That's why now I hate walking by buildings that are called, like, the Church of God. Because fucking, who else? It's not gonna be like, this is the church of my buddy Michael. We're doing arts and crafts. Okay. Let me see. I have, like, 30 seconds to see if I have one more. Nah, I'm done. All right. Thank you, guys.
Give it up for his feet, everyone. Let's just keep it going, guys. Your next comic, she is awesome. She's like my best friend. It's not you, Betsy. Wait up. No, she's honestly one of the funniest comics. She's one of my favorite comics. Please give it up for Gabby Watts, everyone.
Hi, what's up? Hi. Yes. Hello, I'm Gabby Watts, and I want to talk about being a parent. I feel like having children is like doing acid. People are scared of it, but with the right attitude and the right people around you, you're going to have a great time. And if you don't, it's your own damn fault, so same thing. I think it's interesting that I was at a craft fair, and there were all these like mushroom-related products that are like cool ashtrays with trippy like pictures of mushrooms, or like a poster that's all trippy, which I assume that you like take mushrooms and look at your trippy mushroom poster and trip out. But I was thinking about people who drink wine. They like never have a poster of like blurry grapes. Like, oh, I'm so drunk, fuck. I don't know. Back in my day, we used to call ecstasy, we used to call the drug ecstasy. We used to call it ecstasy. This is not a well-written joke, just buckle in. So we used to call it E, but it was short for ecstasy, right? And now the kids call it Molly. And I'm like, what's that short for, Margaret? What the? I want to feel ecstasy, not Margaret. I don't feel like anyone named Margaret feels that well anymore. I don't know. They're probably lonely and sore. My brother and I used to, we gave each other DJ names at some point when we were younger, just in case we became DJs. And his name was DJ Diarrhea, because he was kind of messy. And my name was DJ Sodomy, because I'm a little bit more aggressive. And my husband knows about the DJ names, so one time he was like, hey, what's your DJ name again? Like DJ Rapist or something? I was like, damn, no, like sodomy can be consensual, fuck. But then I picture like if there were a DJ Rapist, what he might be like. And I pictured him coming into the club with like all his equipment, ready to party. And then there's a banner that says rave music. And he's like, oh, shit. I brought my rape music, which I feel it's probably like whatever Bill Cosby was playing for his victims. Maybe like Marvin Gaye or some other dangerously slow jams. Maybe the Cosby Show theme, I don't know. I never really trusted Bill Cosby. When I was a kid, I used to watch this Cosby Show, and I hated him. I mean, I didn't know he was a rapist. Like, I'm not a psychic or anything, but I know that as a parent, I've never solved any of my children's problems with just like a weird smarmy dance. Do you guys remember? Anybody watch that show? Yeah. Theo would be like, I have a heartfelt problem. He'd be like, this isn't helpful. I don't understand. Yeah. So guys, I enjoy being fat, and One of the reasons is that it's like really hard for people to pick you up when you're fatter. Because I'm pretty short, and when I was younger, I went through, it was in the 90s, I went through a skinny phase. And I was like 105 pounds, it was weird. And when I was at Lollapalooza, a guy kept saying, hey, you want me to throw you in the pit? I can pick you up and throw you. And I was like, I didn't want to get hurt, you know. But later I found out that most guys want a girl to crowd surf so they can like feel her up, right? And yeah, it's like super common. You go crowd surfing and you come out. What's the opposite of unscathed? I don't know, scathed? I don't know. And the worst that can happen, or well, that can happen, one of the things is something, it's called digital rape, which is like when you get fingered, right? And I know digital rape sounds like, you know, DJ Sodomy's first album, but it's, you know, you want to avoid that if you can. The other day, I was feeling judged by Pornhub. I was putting some keywords in. I was like, lady pretending to be asleep. And they were like, you cannot look that up. This could be a crime. And I was like, okay. And I thought the pretending would cover, right? It's acting, right? Like I've seen gangbangs where at the end they interview the lady. And they're like, are you all right? She's like, yeah, I got paid. It's fine. And yet, meanwhile, they're not against rape porn. They're like the pioneers of it. Like they pretty much invented stuck porn. Do you guys know what this is? It's like, oh no, I'm stuck in my washer. I guess rape me? Like what? I don't know. They shouldn't judge me. Yeah, so my best friend, when I first met her, she has beautiful skin. And I said to her, how do you get your skin so pretty? And she said to me, I don't wash my face or body. And that's when I realized that you should never be envious of other people because like everything's genetic. Like people tell me I have like healthy looking hair because it's shiny. And I'm like, yeah, my brother also had really shiny hair. Even like the last time I saw him in his coffin when he was dead. So yeah, don't worry about your hair, guys. That's my time. Thank you, guys.
DJ Sodomy, everyone. Braka, braka, yes means yes and no. We're not going there. Yeah, you like it. Yeah, I'm afraid to do this one. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I hate when people say, like, you know, based on the way you're dressed, you're asking for it. I think that's disgusting. But then I watched the Grammy stuff, and I saw Chappelle Roan's dress, and I'm like, if I'm wearing that, I'm asking for it. Everyone, give it up for your next comic, the man only known as Tochi.
Hi, guys. Yeah, thank you. I was discussing with George earlier. Turns out that both of us had something in common. We attended seminary school at some point in our lives. And he asked me if any priest had ever felt me up. Unfortunately, none found me attractive enough to do that. But then it now like brought up another traumatic childhood experience for me. I now remember that my uncle was always hard on me. I liked him better when he went soft. Don't pity me, guys. So this, I was just lying. But really, everyone, the red light has been on for so long, and I'm really struggling to come back into my head right now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I can now start. So, actually, the most traumatic experience of my childhood was the day I first saw my classmates doing somersault in elementary school. Because that was the day I discovered that, man, life was gonna be really tough for me. Like how courageous could these guys be? We are just like 7 or 8, and they were already like trying to kill themselves. And I was so jealous of them that sometimes I would be like, God, I want one of these guys to just break their neck. In my defense, I didn't know that that meant that I was wishing them dead. I didn't know, we were so young then. But stuff like this, you grow with them, like you keep growing with them through life. Because then, first of all, we actually went into high school and life got better for me and I forgot like about these whole traumatic experiences. Because everyone in my high school, I was so hot that everyone wanted to have sex with me. Yeah. The only challenge being that it was an all-boys school. Yeah. I was so hot, actually. I just remember this now. I was so hot in high school that I left the science club and joined the theater and art club. And I didn't even have to audition. I straight up got the role for the lead actress. True story. And it was a seminary school, remember? So what if I had grown like through life with that? Like, what if that night was my origin story? Wouldn't that be God, like, basically crowning me gay? Sorry, I don't even know what I came here to talk about. So we were talking about our traumatic childhood experiences. So I actually like grew up with this whole trauma. And what happens is that you grow up and then people still keep doing stuff that you couldn't do, like bungee jumping. I still don't understand the whole hype around that. Someone called me a pussy because I said I was never gonna try that stuff. Like, can't I just at least, I could smoke and just get high and imagine myself doing bungee jumping. That's enough experience for me. I don't have to try to kill myself to get that experience, man. Like, each time I smoke, it feels like I can do whatever I want to do, and that's enough. The most suicidal I can get, thinking about it, is I could walk in, like, not I could, I do it a lot. I go into grocery stores and I buy the fruits and I eat them without washing them. That's as bad as it gets for me, man. And then after the whole somersaulting stuff and the whole bungee jumping stuff, people still take it a notch higher. People get married. For men in particular, I feel like even the marketing doesn't work in our favor. It's literally called tying the knot. How would I, as a man, see something that is called tying the knot and still try to get into it? Like, why can't we find another name for it? Why can't we find a part of our body that we share with the ladies and tie? Maybe our necks. Like, tie the two necks together so that if we grow so far apart, it either strangles or... Okay, the red light finally came out for real. But there was no yellow. I don't know. Okay. Really? Oh, shit. Okay, now we know the new rules, guys. Okay, thanks so much for listening to my...
For Tochi, everyone, come on. I'm his uncle. Real quick, I didn't do my due diligence in the beginning, just for everyone to know. When you see the red light, I just find it more stronger. You have 30 seconds left, okay? If you see it blinking, it means I don't love you anymore. So your next comic, a short story about her. We've been best friends forever. The first time I went to her place, she made me clean her pool. And I had to remind her I'm not Colombian. But yeah, no, she's a sweetheart. She's one of the best writers and performers, in my opinion. She runs a room. We co-run a room called One Joke Minimum. It's on hiatus, so it's a great time to promote it. But yeah, if you're half the comic, if you want to be a great comic, you should go up there and ask her for help, because she has the best notes. I go up to her for everything I do. Yeah. I want to say something funnier, but I can't. So you'll help me out later. Yeah, but honestly, she's one of the best comics working today. Give it up for Betsy D.
He only said that because I showed him my feet. Oh my God! So yeah. Now everyone here, if not all of us, I think most of us, at some point or another, have been asked to participate in a GoFundMe. Am I right? Yeah. Right? GoFundMe. Yeah. I was just recently part of one, but I didn't know it was a GoFundMe because they didn't call it that. They called it a wedding. We all know the drill, right? You see it in the mailbox, you see that big, thick envelope, and you go, oh, it's a wedding invitation, or ransom note. And of course, we all are just delighted when we find out that it's a ransom note, because that'll be cheaper. So, and it's well known that I hate weddings. I just do. I hate them. Everyone who knows me knows I hate weddings. So it was weird when a few months back, a long-time friend called and asked me if I would be in her wedding. And so we all know exactly what I said. Yeah, I'd be delighted. Yes. Oh, that's so exciting. Yes, I'm honored. Ugh. So I hung up the phone, and I said, I would do anything to get out of this wedding. And then the phone rang again, and it was my cancer diagnosis. The doctor was a little surprised when I said, really? Oh, yeah. And it's like, I hate weddings, and not just my own. I mean, I'm 0 for 2 in the marriage championships. I mean, don't get me started. But no, I'm thinking, I know, when you have cancer, you kind of lose your filters, right? But, okay, who am I trying to kid? I never had any filters to begin with. But even I don't really like the idea of calling the bride-to-be back and going, So I was thinking about it, I was going, oh, you know what I think? I think there should be a line of, greeting cards for just such a situation, Like, your special event will be totally emo. Sorry, can't make it. I'm balling it in chemo. Thank you. Yeah. Here, good news, going through radiation, so I won't be paying for your honeymoon vacation. Thank you. Yeah. Your dress will be fab, so I hate to brag, but mine's gonna match my colostomy bag. I think I got a career here. What do you think? Yeah? Oh my God. And there I am, thinking, even cancer isn't going to get me out of this wedding. So eventually I finally had to break down and go find something to wear. And now listen, when I was your age, getting dressed for a wedding was stressful, right? Had to find a dress, it had to be the right color, couldn't be white. Of course, knowing the bride, hers shouldn't have been either, but oh well. And the right shoes and the right bag, just big enough for the Xanax and bail money. And so it was stressful. But now I can wear anything I want, and nobody notices. Oh, God. So for this wedding, I wore linen. It was the bed sheet from my hotel room, but nobody noticed. What? Except for housekeeping. Fuckers followed me around all night, as usual, completely ignoring the do not disturb sign. That's all I wanted to do tonight, you guys. Thank you very much. No red light.
All right, you want some advice on how not to die alone? Apparently you should dress like an adult. Fuck, no, I don't want to do that. But you know who dresses like an adult? I think he does. Where are you? There you are. Coming up next, he's a staple of CFTA. He's here all the time, even when they're not open. Give it up for Joey Baum.
Keep it going for Paul, everyone. I love that guy. Wow, look at all these young people here. Every time I come here, I get older and older. And as the elder male, I feel like I should give some advice to you young guys. A lot of young guys are afraid of going to prison. Obviously, they don't want to get sodomized. By the way, legal sodomy, it's called ass fucking. How is Gabrielle more offensive than I am? No matter what I do. So yeah, you go to prison, afraid of getting assaulted. Here's my advice. This is what you do. You find the biggest, strongest, baddest guy in the prison. He's probably black. Just a demographic thing. So. You walk up to this big black man and you say, "Hey, buddy, I got something to say to you. I give the worst blowjobs in the world. Dry mouth, I'm all teeth. Oh, you do not want to put your penis here. Tell your friends." It might work. I don't know. Actually, I just thought of a real one. This is for white people, white men only, because let's face it, prison is worse for the whites. It's true, right? You know, I mean, we're outnumbered 50-1. Thanks, Obama. But more importantly, for white people, there's only one choice of a social club to join, right? That's the Aryan Brotherhood. The fucking neo-Nazis, right? Like, what if you're not racist? Like, where's Robert? Robert, there he is. The first time I looked into Robert's eyes, probably like the rest of you, there's a future woman strangler. That's what, you know. Hopefully it's a wife. Hopefully it's a wife. Probably a prostitute, right?
You're implying that I'm actually going to get laid.
But just because Robert's going to jail, that doesn't make him a racist. So what does he do? By the way, I was thinking of picking Paul, because Paul's whiter than all of us, but as soon as he goes to prison, that guy's going to be fucking George Lopez, right? Like, órale, vatos. Yeah. But so what is a white man to do? Join the Muslim Brotherhood. Oh. They'll never see it coming. First of all, they probably won't rape you. Those guys are disciplined. And if they do, you can always say that you have completely misunderstood the text of the ancient. That might work. I don't know. Make sure you practice the nomenclature first, though, before you try to join the Muslim Brotherhood. Not like me. Allah Akbar. I don't know. They took me anyway. It was the South. They probably thought I was stupid. Hey, Habib, this guy will stop anything to him. By the way, you're going to hear a lot about this Muhammad guy. Like morning, noon, and night, they're going to go on and on about him. After a month, you're going to know everything there is to know about Muhammad, but they're just going to keep talking about him. Resist the urge to go, get on with it already. I'm starving, can I eat? Yeah, they'll kick you out of the club for that. Actually, I think they murder you in the real world, so I don't know what they would do in prison. Actually, those are nonsense. I'm going to give you some real advice to you young men. 3 little words. Pull it out. I know it doesn't feel as good, but it's better than 18 years of having your check garnished. That's right. Pull it out, young men. Pull it out. You teach young Greg. Before the birds and the bees, you tell him to pull it out. Gotta pull it out. It's not good, but then again, Sunday morning t-ball practice. Anyways, yeah, I'm distracted by the red light. Anyways, I have been Joey Baum. You guys have been awesome. Let's bring back your host, Paul. Thank you.
The guy going to fucking prison, everyone. Give it up for him. Yeah, I probably should have said I'm not technically white. I'm half Peruvian. You want to get a Peruvian lesson, like some wisdom from my mother? My mother told me, Polito, never steal. It's wrong. unless it's $100 million and you can't get caught. Don't be stupid. Yeah. So, coming up next, someone else that's a staple here, but they're useful. So they're useful. No, they're great. They're the best addition to this place. How long have you been here now, George? A year and a half, yeah. No, but you've been a great addition to this place. So yeah. Give it up for George.
Wow, what an intro. Thank you, Paul. Joey, what the fuck, man? I'm Arab. I'm here to collect. What the fuck, man? Do you read the news? Have you seen what they did in France? Because somebody decided, here's a good idea. I'm gonna draw this guy that everybody speaks about. That ended well. That Tuesday was phenomenal for them. It's like they were painting in the morning and then the coroners were painting in the afternoon. It's gorish, I know, but it's Joey's fault. I didn't want Muslims to be part of my set for this evening, but Joey kind of forced my hand. Kind of like they forced themselves on young girls. I hate judging people, by the way. So Joey, bad. I hate judging people because men, we are the most judged demographic ever. And I know women are looking at me going, what the fuck, you sexy thing. What are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, man, we can't have fun. Like, if my wife walks into the room and she sees me having too much fun, she'll ask me, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm laughing. Like, have you ever seen, like, a guy having fun but crying just so it's normal? No, but that's my wife's questions to me, and I realize why. It's because women judge men. Men cannot have fun without women labeling it and putting a name on it. Like, you know, Epstein files or whatever. I'm reading, my favorite fantasy I'm reading right now is the Epstein files, by the way. And that said, with respect to all the victims that were there voluntarily. I'm joking, I don't believe that. Of course not, that's horrible. But I'm reading the Epstein files and I'm just getting more upset because I'm like, I wish my name was there. Because I would have known that I made it as a billionaire. The child fucking, I'm down for. Like, I don't mind if my name was there for that. I'm joking. That's bad, by the way. See, Joey, now we're going neck and neck, 1-1. You fuck with the Muslims? I fuck with the child. I'm joking. Never, guys. Never talk to children like that. But, you know, like, I was reading, because, you know, everybody now is a political analyst, right? They go through the files and they're like, did you know that they mentioned pizza 800 times? I'm like, yeah, I mean, you get pretty hungry after fucking children. So you want to eat, right? And no, but then you could tell that person that came out with a video, like you analyzing the files, and you could tell they have nothing to do with that because it's their first time trying to act smart, you know? And they come out with a statistic that I just wanted to punch them for. And they go, do you know that Donald Trump is mentioned in the Epstein files more than Harry Potter is mentioned in the 7 books? And I'm like, really? Like, do we need that statistic? Like, if he's mentioned once, that's already bad enough. No, we have to go 800. Like, will that change anything? Like, I tell my wife, hey, they fucked like 300 children. And my wife goes, yeah, I mean, that sucks, but it's fine. But then I go, but do you know they mentioned Donald Trump more than 800 times, more than they mentioned Harry Potter in the books? And she goes, no. Stop it. What are you saying to me? She wouldn't speak like that. She's a Latina. She has a bit of an accent, which I love you if you're watching. Of course she is. She wants to say what kind of crap I say. My wife and I don't want children. We don't have any, and we don't want any. And that has nothing to do with my penis functionality. It's just that I like children too much that I like them a healthy amount. Because I know when you get around the child and to be around the child the entire time, I think you start developing dark ideas. One of them being a pedophile. But that's for the extreme cases, right? But you start developing ideas about, like, I want to kill myself. What the fuck am I doing? Look at that how are you an idiot? I'm smart, you know, like you get those dark ideas. So I love children so much that I get to call my cousin after the end of the day and be like, hey, can you pick up your 3 pet Siemens? Like I can't deal with children, and I hate children enough that I don't ever want to be a pedophile nor in the Epstein files. And going back to what Joey said, I'm ending on a bang here. So Allahu Akbar. Thank you. Bring back Polito.
Jorge. Yeah, so I go to a lot of metal concerts, but not like real metal. I go to new metal concerts, which is like metal but emo. Like it's hard music, but they're like crying about it. But yeah, no, I went to see Papa Roach recently, and what I really liked about it is that the lead singer is an advocate for suicide hotlines. Like every time they do a concert at a city, some of the proceeds go to the hotline, and he puts the number on screen. And I was like, and I called it, and they're like, "Are you at a Papa Roach concert?" I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm not doing well. Guys, your next comic, he's one of my favorite people to talk to about comedy. He's got a show here on February 20th. Starts at 9 p.m. He's hosting it, so be sure to come and support. Give it up for Yoel, everyone.
Hola, señores. Hola, hola. The world is on fire, people. Who do we blame? Joey. No, kidding. No, but the world is on fire. Donald Trump wants the Nobel Peace Prize. In fact, he wants it so badly he's willing to invade Sweden to get it. It's crazy motherfucker, man. Which is not as crazy as you think it is, because Trump has only started 6 wars, committed 3 genocides. It's pretty good for an American president. You think Joe Biden is doing that? Forget about it. Forget about it. Or fuck you guys, all right? Oh, man. For real, Trump wants to take over Canada, Cuba, Venezuela, Sweden, Iceland, Iran.
So when I was a kid, I had like a big fear of bears. There's this documentary called The Bear Man, and it was about this guy who like he lived among the bears, and like but he had an accent that made it sound like he was with other bears. He's like, I love bears, but he it was like it sounded like he was with them. But it was just a weird part of the doc where like he's like, I love all the bears here except that black one. I'm like, what the fuck's going? That's racist in the animal kingdom. Fuck. But yeah, no. Then he ended up dying to that bear. So it was, yeah, no. The bear attacked him, and I bring it up, and why I fear them is that when he got attacked, the camera was on, and it recorded the whole attack. So you hear him dying, and there's only two people who's heard this footage. It was the sheriff that worked on the case, and a family member. And I'm like, who in the fuck, like, would you be related to that you would be like, oh, no, I should listen to this? Like, who would be eager for that? I can't imagine anyone I would listen to for. But then I found out it was his ex-wife. And I'm like, she was just like, oh, no, yeah, no, I can be alone. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Fuck, yeah. You fucking eat them. Yeah. Yeah, so I just want to bring that up and finger myself. Coming up next, I drove him here. So you can't leave till I leave. In my car, I was playing Coldplay and Creed, and I could hear him judging me silently. But he's one of the funniest up-and-coming comics today. He's great. Give it up for Mike Fallico, everyone.
Keep it going for Paul, everybody. He did drive me here, so I do have to blow him on the way back. Could be worse, though. Tochi could have drove me here. My dick don't work anymore. Yeah, so I went to the doctor, and he suggested that I get on Viagra. And I thought about it, and like, I don't even want it to work anymore, Like, my dick has caused so many problems, not only in my life, but in everyone else's, and I just think it's time for my wiener to die, But I am getting to that age where my parents are starting to ask me when I'm gonna have kids, and it's really annoying. They ask all the time, and they ask me like I'm like I expect to know like the exact date, Like, Mike, when you having kids? Like, let me check my calendar real quick. June 16th, actually. June 16th looks good, so I'll start busting nuts soon, Mom. Thank you. The craziest part is I don't even have a girlfriend, And like, they know this, and they've never asked me when I'm gonna get a girlfriend. They just really want me to have a kid, So to help them out, I kidnapped a child. Yeah, a little Asian boy. Named him Terry. Yep. Just me and little Terry Chang gonna take over the world. I kept his last name. I didn't want to confuse him. But let's get serious here, folks. I dated a girl that passed away recently. Yeah, she was a real heavy smoker, though. She loved smoking cigarettes down by the river. But that goddamn alligator. That one's more for me. But I got some new shoes. Pretty cool. I got them at Foot Locker. Don't really know too much about shoes, so I walked right up to the first black guy I saw. And I was like, what's up, my brother? I don't know too much about shoes, but I want something kind of comfy and stylish. He was like, I'm going to assume you skateboard. And I was like, you assumed correct, Jamal. And he was like, my name's not Jamal. So I got these at a different Foot Locker, and I'm banned from square one. But I want to talk about the double dip at a party. Because I will ruin a party, I will double dip in the ranch, I don't care. I don't. I'd rather everybody in this room hate me than take a dry bite of a carrot, And I don't get it. Y'all eat ass and do coke, but we're afraid of a double dip, Can we grow up, Like, you're a bad host if you don't let me double dip, right? Like, you want me to eat half a delicious carrot? Fuck you, bro, Like, that just kind of shows me what kind of friendship we have, right? Like, the first half was good, but now you're just a cold, wet bitch. Not great. But starting to hate coming to the city. And it's nothing against Hamilton. You know, I love Hamilton. I love you guys. But it's just the homeless people think I'm also homeless. You know? It's getting pretty weird. Like, they don't even ask me for money. They just ask me regular questions. She's laughing too hard at this. Like, have you seen Jerry? Is this tent yours? Do you want to have gross hobo sex? No, but I do need some change. All right, guys, my name's Mike Felico. Keep it going for Paul, everybody.
Mike Felico, everyone. Where did Joey go? I was going to say, if you're going to pick anyone that looks like that's going to prison, come on. Yeah. Shall we just get into it? Your next comic, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but she's pregnant. And she said if I give her extra time, she'll name the baby after me. Give it up for Faye Paulette, everyone.
I'm actually not pregnant, I'm just fat. Bamboozled. No, I am pregnant and fat. One of my favorite things about being a fat lady is that if I'm at a party and I really want to go home, all I have to do is start singing. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's time to leave. Party's over. Because it's not over till the fat lady sings, right? You know? It's a thinker. It's a thinker. Oh my goodness. Are we familiar with angel numbers? Okay, yeah. Woo! We got like two whoops. So for those of you who don't know, angel numbers are like... That was a huge sigh. I'm so sorry. Normies. Ugh. No. Angel numbers are kind of like 1111's a really good example of an angel number. Yeah, it has like, yeah. Make a wish. 1111, make a wish. Or like, 111, 333, 444, 555, 666. Sign of the devil. And, they all kind of have their own individual meanings, but like people will often be like, oh, this is my angel number. Like, I see 4s everywhere. So like, and it'll be like, oh, it means you're taking the right path in life, or you're going the right way, or they're usually pretty positive, right? But I don't necessarily have an angel number, but I have something kind of similar. I have Golfy advertisements. And I see them and I'm like, I'm gonna get this sold. Golfy believes in me, man. Oh my goodness. I love Golfy. What a guy. There's a new real estate sign that I've seen, and it's not Golfy, but it's like a parody of Golfy, and it's Benson Crew. And instead of his arms out, his legs are just spread open. Right? You've seen it. I saw my first one last week, and I couldn't stop laughing. Then I had to drive by it like 3 more times with my father-in-law, and I was like, Bob can't know. Oh my goodness, I love it. It just makes me giddy. Ugh. So yes, I am pregnant. Me and my fiance are expecting to be thoroughly disappointed. Just kidding, it's a boy. No, we're in Canada. It's fine. No. No, we're very excited. His name's Greg, so I like to tell people I'm Gregnit. With a Faby. I am not a dad, but I will be telling lots of dad jokes because, equality. I'm a feminist. No, we're very excited. But it's weird. It's kind of weird telling people you're pregnant, right? Because I'm just like, hey, guys, my partner came inside me. You all know this now. And my mom knows I'm not a virgin anymore. Also, did I mention I'm 28? And I have been living at home. So, I think she knew, but now she knows. She knows. Oh, my goodness. No, it's wild. It's exciting, though. It's very exciting. Something, though, I'm kind of nervous about is, like, what if I get fat? Sometimes I tell that joke, and people don't laugh, and you can see them looking at each other like, who's going to tell her? I don't want to tell the hormonal lady that she's already fat. Oh my goodness, no, it's great. Baby brain. Cool. Babies just, if you think about it, babies are kind of just a parasite, like just stealing all of your nutrients and energy and anything, but maybe that's a little too real. Y'all ain't ready for that. Something about having a baby is like you got to name the baby. Like, I mean, you don't have to, but you kind of have to, right? And like that's a big responsibility because like I don't want to be responsible for my kid getting bullied. Like I don't want to name him Nigel or like Herman. And like, you don't want your kid to share like a name with someone who's like pretty notorious. Like you don't want him to be like Dahmer or anything. But I do really like Bundy. I think it's really pretty. No, but I think my solution to this is I'm going to name him after my favorite local... Oh my gosh. I'm going to name him after my favorite local celebrity, Golfy. Yeah, and he's just going to come out like... And we're all going to be like, man, this baby not only gets it, but he gets it sold. Look at him. Oh my goodness. I have been Faye Pollitt. We're going to bring back your host, Paul. Thank you so much. You have been wonderful.
What am I talking about? Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'm Peruvian. I mentioned my mother. She taught me stranger danger a different way. She said, "Polito, no one is allowed to touch your dirolito, except for you, your papi, and your mommy." Mom, I'm 40. Yeah. Actually, recently I was touched. Not to brag. No, I got lucky. But unfortunately, like my sister, she arrived at my place unannounced. And I was like, fuck, I have to sneak her out like it's high school. And then when I open up my door, my two nieces are looking at me. And they're like, 9 and 6. And they're like, "Do you have a girl over?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's none of your fucking business." She's like, "You could just say no as usual." She Kevin! Okay. And then I punched her. So coming up next, your next comic, she has a really entertaining Instagram. And I don't, just saw her recently. She's doing great. So please give it up for Phoebe Taylor.
It's always so embarrassing when someone mentions the internet in real life with you. Hi, I'm Phoebe. I went to the doctors yesterday. I went to the real doctors. I know I'm a white lady with bangs, so I kind of give essential oil sometimes, but I went to the real doctors, verified doctors. I spent a lot of time at the doctors, and I've kind of noticed there's like two types of doctors that you can get. There's active listener. I'm so sorry. There's overactive listener, and then there's guy that was too much for the military, and so he became a doctor instead. And it's always a man 100% of the time, and it goes a little something like this. What are your comorbid symptoms? Oh, sorry, into the mic. I prefer the intense guys a little bit. Like I prefer my doctor to kind of like zero bedside manner. My gynecologist is like this, and when I went to go get my IUD put in, it kind of had the vibe of like an auto mechanic. He walked in, door open, gloved up, hand up my cervix, fun, and then went out. Ultrasound for the baby next door. It's a boy. People started crying, and then he opened the door again. And I kind of love that, like it's just efficient. It's efficient. What am I talking about today? So I spent a lot of time in the doctor's office. Do you spend a lot of time in the doctor's office? A little recently. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's good though, because men don't go to the doctors. There's this statistic about men that men in relationships tend to spend or will live longer than single men. And that's just because there's like a guy, someone there to remind you to go get that mole checked out, you know? And I don't really understand men not going to the doctor's office because like you could use your privilege for good, you know? You could go and get whatever prescription you wanted. Something that happens, I think in particular, it's like a Hamilton thing in particular, because we have so many teaching hospitals here, where you'll get like a 25-year-old in sometimes. That's weird, because your whole life, the doctors are like, you know, authority figures, people so much older than you, people that know something, and then somebody walks in with age-appropriate acne. And they start asking me about my menstrual cycle. Like, girl, you're new to tampons. I'm a seasoned Diva Cup user. Yeah, you know, girl. Yeah. I'm so glad when there's always a knowing Diva Cup giggle so that I don't have to explain it to anyone else later. Yeah, a lot of men in the room going, what the fuck's a Diva Cup? Guys, go home and Google it later. Super fun. So yeah, I spent a lot of time in the doctor's office, and they can't really like do a lot for me right now. I don't have time to get into all of my ailments. And so my doctor said to me, he was like, why don't I send you for an MRI? And I was really stressed about going for an MRI. And has anyone gone for an MRI? It's like, oh, it's kind of a weirdly harrowing experience in a weird way. And I was really stressed about like being like wheeled into the tunnel of it all. But what they don't tell you about an MRI, and I didn't know this until it was game time. I was like in the hospital gown, ready to go in. And they said, just to let you know that the fluid makes your tattoos really hot. No, she went, do you have any tattoos? I went, too many. Too many dumb ones. And then she goes, by the way, the fluid makes your tattoos get really, really, really hot. And that is not on the consent form with your cousin's ex-best friend, girlfriend in the basement when you're 16 being like, by the way, you know, like here's some Aveeno to make it heal better. I'll probably clean this. I'm gonna go outside and have a dart. And by the way, your tattoos will get hot when you're 31. You have to go in for an MRI. Like I really would have considered the Hello Kitty on my ass, reconsidered the Hello Kitty on my ass if I had thought about that. But I think we can all agree that the doctor's office is not great right now, right? Like if Doug Ford had his way, I think we would be having telehealth appointments with the Mad Max convoy. You know, like the guy with the guitar, like, that guy. What is that guy? It feels a little dystopian when you go to the doctor's office, and I really feel like soon it'll just be like the Dune walking up to reception. Like, can I have a follow-up appointment? You're like, why is the Bene Gesserit at the reception? Can I get my MRI results? You got no Dune fans in here? Okay, fine. All right. But I don't like to make fun of the doctors too much, or I don't like to give everyone at the doctor's office a hard time. And that's because I respect nurses, you know? And that is because I was bullied by the girls' volleyball team in high school, who later went on to become nurses. Okay, guys, thanks so much. I've been Phoebe. Have a good night.
I'm just gonna spread this a little bit. There we go. That's not doing the best. So I mentioned my Didolito earlier. So yeah, I'm not allowed anyone else to touch it. But I had an incident in grade 5, and I went to the washroom, and I was peeing, and this guy named Michael W. came up, and he just stuck his face right there where I was peeing in the urinal. I was like, hey man, nice penis. Except it was more like because all the splash, right? He was like, hey man, nice penis. And I'm like, that's what the hell you talking about? This is a Didolito. So, your next comic, she's fairly new, but you wouldn't know it. I probably should have not said that. It's fine. Because you'd be like, she's been here forever. No, she's doing really great. Fuck off. Okay, we're going to start all over. Hey, everyone, I'm Paul MARROQUIN. I hate feet. Your next comic, she's awesome. She's been doing this for years. No, she's honestly she's really cool. You should keep an eye on her. Her name's Carrie Fargo, everyone.
Yeah, no pressure. Okay. So, I'm glad it's February. Let's just start off saying that because New Year's resolutions and I don't get along, and I really hate the month of January. Everyone's all very positive, and I'm like, just go fuck off. But I did decide I was going to speak to myself a bit kinder this year, and I decided I'm going to start talking to myself like I talk to dogs. Hey, sweet girl, look at that belly. You're so clever. Want a treat? So far, it's going good. I had cookies for breakfast, took myself for a walk, chased a squirrel up a tree, came home, humped a pillow, fell asleep on the floor, drooled on the carpet. I think tomorrow I'm going to try a dog park and see how that goes. So very recently, I was in the U.S., and, you know, we're Canadian, we're very apologetic, it's in our DNA. So it was really weird to be there and have people come up to me and apologize to me. They're like, we're so sorry about our government. And I'm like, don't worry about it, ours is messed up too. Our ex-prime minister is dating Katy Perry. Which kind of makes sense because during his whole career, he was hot and cold, yes and no, up and down, in and out. I didn't really understand how they hooked up, but then I thought, well, she kissed a girl and she liked it, the taste of his cherry chopstick. Anyway, also, I was in Utah, and there's a lot of Mormons there, and pot's illegal. So people were also like, oh, you're from Canada, it's legal, you're so lucky. And I was like, yeah, well, not really. I mean, everybody else is lucky, but not me. I'm such a lightweight. Like, if I sit next to someone who's high, I am on the ride. If I have just a little tiny puff of a joint, my cheese is no longer on the cracker. If I have that corner of a gummy, I'm wrapped up in a blanket like a burrito on a 4-day journey with unicorns. I had the oil once, fetal position for 4 hours, trying to find the entrance to Middle Earth. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I confiscated some from my teenage son a couple years ago, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, give me all the pot and roll it into one big joint. So he hands me this joint the size of a cigar, and then I'm like, what do I do with it? So I, like any good mom, I hid it in my crock pot. Nobody ever looks there. It's like the Fort Knox of kitchen appliances. So I was going through my divorce at the time, and I had a particularly stressful week. So I thought, I'm just gonna, have a little puff of that just to take the edge off. Well, I forgot about the hot tub repair guy coming over. So by the time he arrived, I was trying really hard to get my eyeballs to go in the same direction. And I didn't understand a word he was saying because I knew that he knew that I knew that he knew that I was super baked. So finally I blurted out, I'm really sorry, can you come back tomorrow? I forget how socks work and I can smell electricity. And thankfully he took it in stride. I think he was like, just another stressed out mom on a Tuesday. If I ever ate an entire gummy, I would die. But licking the wrapper, that's my perfect dose. So I'm dating a glassblower, and people, when they find that out, they're like, oh, that's so cool. And I'm like, yeah, until you realize his job is sliding a pipe in and out of a glory hole all day long, and everybody else gets to blow on it except for me. Anyone here, I know, Faye, you're having a little person soon. Does anybody else have little kids? Do you ever let them go in like ball pits? I don't recommend it. Yeah, very dirty. Dirtiest things on the face of the planet. Little kid throws up or poops here, 2 seconds later, it's across the whole thing. Yeah, when my kids were little, I wouldn't let them go in one. I was like that bad mom. But IKEA had a ball crawl, and I would let them go in that one because the Swedish know how to keep their balls clean. So I work for a total cunt, and I really hate using that word, but she's awful. Like, the hours are inconsistent. The pay is crap. She's moody. She has attention deficit disorder. Like, I would totally quit if I could, but being self-employed really sucks. Does anyone else get turned on going to Home Depot? I think it's all the fresh wood. I'm not a whore or anything. I just get excited about home improvement projects. My boyfriend always loses me in that store, but he knows he can find me in the hardwood aisle. Actually, it's a really good place to go if you're looking for a man. Forget the dating apps. You just stand in the plumbing aisle looking confused and lost until a guy comes up to you. He's like, can I help you? And you're like, yes. I need help finding the perfect cock. So, So also being in Utah, this was really perplexing to me because it's 60% Mormon community and premarital sex is not allowed. They're very strict on that. There were more like funny massage parlors than I've ever seen in my entire life. I actually Googled it and found out there's more there than actual McDonald's. So I think it's like the secret sauce. They're just loving it. I guess it's less of a sin. Like when you need that release, it's less of a sin and more self-care. I don't know, there must be a loophole there somewhere. And it's also really weird because they can't have, this isn't really a joke, but they can't drink hot tea or hot coffee. They can have hot chocolate, but they can't have tea. Oh, sorry, red light, damn. Okay, I apologize. Cancel that, that's for another day. You just have to, nope. It's not done anyway, it's no.
A lot of you could learn a lesson from her, you know? Like, 5, get the fuck out. I don't care where you're at on your joke. Your next comic, he has a show. He's producing a show here March 7th, that's right? Yeah, March 7th. It's a great lineup of comics. You've seen a few of them here today. But before we get to him, just want to remind everyone, it's been a really fucking great night. You've been killing it tonight. Really? Genuinely, it's one of the most fun times I've had here. Just remember, if you want your set, they're selling it for $15, and it's all these camera angles. It's amazing. It's like a really, really well done porn. But yeah, your next comic, we actually started doing comedy together at the same time, so it's been cool to be on this journey with him. Please give it up for Tomo.
All right, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. One of my favorite hobbies is to sing karaoke, and I was at a venue singing the Bee Gees' Staying Alive. Do you know that song? Yeah. You know, I was doing great, hitting all the notes, having a great time, but the people inside the funeral home were pissed off. In my spare time, I like to coach swimming to children. And when I told the children how old I was, one of the kids said, "Tomo, you're 5 years younger than my mom." And I said, "Really? Are you sure? Because that's not what it said on her Hinge profile. I need to ask her about that tonight." I got into trouble because I put lipstick on the kids. Made them swim with duck faces. I mean, they told me it was a makeup class. I lost my job as an English teacher once because I kept asking my students to marry me, which was not my fault because they were the ones that said, "Keep your students engaged." All right. Done with the teaching jokes. Oh yeah, so here's the thing. I use a white noise machine at home because my neighbors can be noisy sometimes. The one I have is very basic though, but effective. It's basically just a man's voice saying, "Shut the fuck up," over and over again. It's the cheapest one I could find. You know, growing up, I lived in, some of you know this, but growing up, I lived in many different places because of my parents. We went from city to city, country to country, until one day, they were finally apprehended. You know, speaking of family, I always feel weird saying that I speak Japanese as my mother tongue. Because every time I say a Japanese word, it makes me imagine my mother's tongue moving around inside my mouth. And it's weirdly comforting, actually. When I was younger, I used to drive this awful car called the Saturn Ion. Anybody heard of it? Oh, God. Such a piece of crap this car was. Yeah, he knows. When I first got the car, it came in a box, and at the bottom of the box, the label said, "Ages 3 and up." One time I parked my Saturn in an illegal spot, And I was worried I was going to get a parking ticket, but I didn't. Instead, they gave me a fine for littering. Surprisingly, someone almost stole my Saturn Ion. I made the mistake of not locking the doors. And when I came back, the thief was still standing there, and he goes, "I feel for you, man. Please take this money and use it to buy a real car so that someday I can come steal it." Now, here's the thing. Someone actually stole my gas cap, right? It's so weird. So I went to the mechanic and I said, "Hi, I need a new gas cap for my Saturn Ion." And the mechanic said, "Okay, that sounds like a fair trade." Thank you very much.
Good job. Again, March 7th. Be here. It'll be great. So we got 3 more comics before we get to the 3-minute sets. Just going to show off the list because I don't know one of them. Is Shayna here? Shauna. Yeah. Fuck me. Shauna, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. You're up next, but I'm going to tell a story so you have time to get ready. After it's Brian D'Souza and Cody Chenier. So just to let you know. So last thing, this is my last 10-minute set, guys. I'm not going to do any more 10-minute sets between comics because I want to leave before tomorrow. I went to a cottage, and every time I say that, someone's like, "Oh, where did you go? Like, what town?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know. I just let people drive me somewhere. Like if you want to kidnap me, you can, because I won't fucking be able to tell the cops anything. Like, I'll be in the trunk, and like, where do you see? I'm like, I see road. Like, I just, like, where was the cottage? Like, it's around trees. Like, that's all I know. But driving there, I was just like, are there bears here? And they're like, they joked around with me, like, maybe not. I'm like, no, you gotta fucking tell me. I fucking don't like bears. But I got there, and I also really hate bugs. Like bugs, cochinato. So like I just sprayed everywhere. So like I never got bit once on a 3-day camping or cottage trip. But then on the way back, we had to park our car off land. But we got back to the car, and I'm like, fuck, I have to pee. And I go to the forest, and they're like, just watch out for the bears. And I'm like, yeah, all right. And I'm freaking out now. I'm like, fuck, what if there's a bear? But I'm like, and when I go pee, I tell everyone, hey, I'm gonna go pee there. I don't want anyone peeking. They're like, we don't want to fucking see your dick. And I'm like, I don't think that's true, Michael. But I go, so I go pee, and when I'm going pee, I just hear a little rustle. I'm like, fuck, it's either Mike or a bear. So, and I look, and there was no one. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. But when I looked down, there was a big black bug on my dick, right on the tip. Now we're gonna learn more about me right now. I'm not circumcised. So as a self-defense mechanism, I sheathed myself, or roll up the rim, if you will, and it didn't budge. It just it stood its ground right there. I thought I was gonna see a tsunami of flesh that's darker than the rest of me, and think, oh, I better get out, but no, it stopped. And so I had this big bug there, and I'm like, oh my God. So the next thing I do as a self-defense mechanism was wrap my skin around my finger, like plastic bags, and I squeeze, and I'm like, I'm gonna drown him. I'm gonna drown him, and I'm peeing, and then I'm like, I'm giving this bug what he wants. He must love pee. Let's drink it. He's probably, oh man, this is amazing. Look at all this cheese. I wash sometimes, but yeah. So I'm like, oh fuck. So then I start shaking it off. Meanwhile, I'm still peeing, just everywhere, getting everywhere. Then eventually I just turn off the part of my brain that's like, feels fear, and I just looked at him and I flicked it off. And then I went back to the car, and I'm like soaking wet. They're like, what happened? And I'm like, guys, that was the biggest bear I've ever seen. Coming up next, I know her name really well. I've met her before. We're great friends, and she's really funny. Give it up for Shauna, everyone.
So quiet in here. Okay, so it's open mic night, right? So I'm going to try some new material, but I'm going to ask you guys if you want, and if I can do both topics, I will, but I want to know if you want to hear first, dealer's choice, menopause or marriage? Let's ask the men in the room. And don't worry, I'm not going to talk about my period because I don't get it anymore. Which one?
Marriage.
Okay, marriage pause. Okay. All right, let's go with menopause. Okay, so I just want to come out and say I hate getting old. In my mind, I'm 26, so I think I'm way too young to be going through menopause. I started HRT to stop that from happening. And sorry, Betsy, I know I might get cancer, but at least I won't get hot flashes anymore. They came out of nowhere, really. One day I had a really sweaty neck, and then my knees were sweaty, and then, I don't know, I just had a river down between my tits. It was awful. And this was in the middle of the winter. My favorite pastime used to be scrolling through TikTok, and now it's using my magnifying mirror to pluck little black hairs out of my chin. Sounds gross, but it's true. So it's really unfair what aging does to women. Men get better looking, and women turn into dried fruit. My husband looks like John Hamm, and I look like Jennifer Aniston if she couldn't afford a nose job. Or if she couldn't afford Botox, or if she couldn't afford filler, or if she was an alcoholic and she had 5 kids and Brad Pitt left her. Oh wait, he did. And I used to make fun of women who got Botox. They actually used to be part of my act. And now I can't do that anymore because I'm one of them. And if I didn't get Botox, I would look 50, and that's just unacceptable. So, I can't let my hair go gray either because nobody wants to fuck their grandma. So now when I look in the mirror, I see my mom staring back at me. And even my ass is starting to look like hers. The other day I was looking at the back of my hair in the mirror and I thought, what the hell is my mom's ass doing back there? Oh, where's my tight little ass? Oh, that's right, my daughter has it now. Okay, I'll keep that one. So here I have time for the marriage one. Maybe I think I talk too fast because this is a lot. I've been married for 28 years. I know people always applaud at that, but it's been like doing time. You know, the first 5 years is okay, 5 to 7, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready to get out now. But anyone who's been married for a long time knows that there are times that your husband, who else is married in here? Yeah, do you hide on your wife? Yeah, of course you do. All men hide on their wives. And so sometimes when I can't find him in the house and I know he's home, I'll just call him. And I know he can hear me, so I know where he is. He's hiding in the basement. He's watching porn. So I'll open the basement door and I'll sneak downstairs, and then suddenly he's in the storage room looking for a painting that his grandmother left him when she died in 1999. And I'm like, dude, and I call him dude now because we've been married so long, like we're roommates. So I'm like, dude, I know you watch porn. I don't care. You can watch as much porn as you want. And after a few glasses of wine, I might join you. I don't know. But he still denies it. I think he's ashamed. I don't know why. He always denies it, and when I catch him. And here's how I know that he watches porn, because he went out and bought one of those Fire Sticks, those Amazon Fire Sticks, because he said we needed more channels. I'm like, we already have enough channels with Netflix and Apple TV and Amazon and Disney and Hulu and Paramount Plus and Crave and Bell Satellite. But suddenly we need a black box? Yeah, dude, you can get your porn for free on your phone. You know that, right? Even I know that. But I know why he won't, because he's terrified to go on his work phone. So that's why he went out and got a Fire Stick. Yeah. Anyway, that's my time. Perfect timing. And thank you so much for letting me try new material. And it's nice to meet you. Yes. Thank you.
Give it up for Jennifer Aniston if she was a funny comedian. Come on. Let's keep it going, guys. Your next comic is Brian D'Souza.
All right, big applause for our wonderful host, Paul. This guy is so brave to come on this stage and entertain you. Having long hair, anyone in Hamilton could confuse him for a woman. Yeah, and then what would happen? Guys, I apologize for my appearance. I come up here looking like Sporty Spice. I just got back from Pilates class. Now, what is Pilates, you ask? Yes, what is Pilates? I thought you were one of the good comics. No, I had one beer. If I was going to watch your set, I'd have 10. All right. So, what is Pilates, you ask? My friend Theo describes it like this: 14 smoking hot chicks in a room, and 2 guys who are probably fucking each other. And Steve wasn't there today, so I had to finish by myself. Have you ever seen like a heterosexual guy say something and go, no homo or something? Like, there's no defense after you say you do Pilates. You are gay, guy. Like, nothing you ever say or do in your life is going to convince people that you're tough or mean, okay? You might as well just give up. I love coming to Hamilton because we can all revel in our brokenness together. But some of us are from completely different tribes, and it shows. Your host, Paul, he's a Honda guy. He drives an RSX. I'm a Toyota guy. I drive a Celica. What's the difference, you ask? About $5,000. And mine's still a better car, even though it's the cheaper one. Or take a guy like me. I come from Toronto, and the other group around us is the unhoused. Probably some in here right now, right? They're not here for the comedy show. Let's talk about Black History Month, okay? Because Indians don't have anything comparable, right? There's no Indian History Day in Canada. Do you want to know why that is? It's because every time I get the better of one of you in a financial transaction, that's what makes me proud. So I'm worried about inflation. So what's a great hedge against inflation? We're in Hamilton. I expect you to say buying a case of beer. It's buying gold, right? I'm on Facebook Marketplace trying to buy this bar of gold. And I asked the guy, why does it cost $225? TD Bank sells it for $218. Guy had an amazing comeback. He goes, fuck you, Packy. And then he just blocks me. But the joke's going to be on him in 5 years when I'm his landlord and we see whose house smells like curry. And I know this is going to happen. Like, I can feel it right down to my core because, like, every time I talk to white people, they're like, oh, yeah, these guys, you know? And, you know, so nothing to worry about. All right, we'll talk about investing. Bitcoin had a massive crash today, down to $62,000. I was an early investor in Bitcoin, but not for the cynical reason of making money, right? Do we all know what it used to be used for? From the pioneers? Drugs. Yeah, to buy drugs anonymously, right? I would wait by my mailbox every fucking day during the summer like it was Christmas, waiting for my LSD, you know? Nothing ever beats the first trip, though. Yeah? You understand what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah. You're so high and euphoric, you're like, now I know why the LAPD just shoots these black guys who are high. They pick up a samurai sword. They think they're invincible. No. Drugs are bad for that. All right, ladies, let's talk about this concept of marrying rich. We got a bunch of fine ladies in here. Do we believe in it or not? Where do we stand on it? All right. Ladies, do not marry rich. Just look at Melinda French Gates for a second. If your husband's too rich, he's definitely going to fuck around on you. Instead, and by the way, it'll be much less effort for you to become rich yourself than to marry a rich guy. And it'll give you an additional tool, right? When your man comes home and he's unexpectedly happy and you can't control it, you'll be able to crush his happiness so easily, right? Like, and you can do it subtly too. Take away the premium snacks in the home, right? Just take them away, replace them with no-name shit. He'll be crushed emotionally, okay? You're gonna have the best marriage out of all your friends, okay? Trust me. Look at Carmela and her friend who buys the Corvette with the money she put on the street. And Carmela has to rely on Tony Soprano to buy her a Porsche Cayenne. Like, that was one of the saddest scenes. Does anyone know what I'm fucking talking about here? Do we own cars in Hamilton? Okay. Now, I thought it was a bit really... 1 minute left. I thought it was really fucking weird, our last comedian being obsessed with the porn habits of her son, okay? I would much rather hear, like, a much more realistic story. Like, your son, you happen to come up across him, and he's going through your laundry, and he just finds your used underwear or something, okay? That's much more believable. And the reason we don't want free porn is... It's because, like, you know, the free stuff is, like, just the teasers and stuff, right? It's not as good as probably the paid stuff. So I'm told. So I'm told, guys. All right, now we're all fucking delusional, especially me as a comedian. I work in a high school, okay, and I'm delusional. I think that every book I lend to the students, I'm teaching them to read. And, you know, I'm just wasting my time like everybody else. Guys, you've been great. Thank you so much. I want to end on a high, so if you have some pot, come up to me.
I just want to make a clarification. No one looks at me and thinks I'm a woman. They think I'm a fat lesbian named Eeyore. Your next comic. I've been saying it a lot. I have a lot of best friends. I need to get standards. So one of my best friends, we actually went to Austin together. We got a really beautiful Airbnb. It was beautiful on the second floor. We were in the dungeon, a makeshift room in a garage. We had separate beds, but we pushed them together. Just want to let you know we pushed them together. It was generally one of the best times of my life. I enjoyed it so much. And your next comic, it's fucking awesome. He fucking killed it down there. It was a joy to see. So just please give it up for Cody Chenier, everyone.
Ladies, watch on your way to walk into your car because Brian D'Souza's gonna follow you. What's up? I didn't know creeping in the bushes meant you worked out of high school, Brian. That's sick. What's up, dude? Fuck yeah. You guys want to hear what it was like to stay with Paul for a week? Let's turn this up.
You're gonna kill me. Jeez. Oh, thank God. I can rest.
That was 10 straight days, guys. That's fucking awesome. Let's go. I couldn't sleep because we were fucking. That's what we were doing, guys. It's illegal in Texas and we like breaking the law down there, don't we? Hell yeah. Unlike Faye, I might have to get an abortion, though. That's what I feel. Fuck yeah. Ladies! We reading the Epstein files? Getting our true crime podcast in real life, real time, guys? Hell yeah. Ladies! Did you know that Epstein was banned from Call of Duty in 2007? I could have had an all expense paid trip to the island myself, got to meet some of my heroes. Stephen Hawking. I would have done that. Ladies! You're telling me you wouldn't suck off the smartest man on the planet? Boys! Fuck, dude. I I'm just upset because all the times I heard the N-word, I just should have realized it was a billionaire that was saying it to me on Call of Duty, dude. Oh, that pissed me off, man. That pissed me off. You're telling me that my mom was saying I was wasting my life playing 12 hours a day in high school when I could have been making riches. Ladies! Depreciating returns. I'm feeling that already. Oh, I got the light. No. Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know. Let's see here. I went to Texas recently. My favorite part about going to Texas, guys, has to be putting your phone on airplane mode. Am I right? Right? Disconnect. Best part of being disconnected? No Amber Alerts. I know what I'm doing. You think I need a play-by-play? You think Tom Brady is watching TSN when he's in the Super Bowl? Nice. That killed in Austin, guys. Pedophiles! Fuck yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Shit. What am I doing now? Yo, boys, body dysphoria. Nice. Yeah, that's just for me. That's just for me. Dude, that sounds like the best superpower you can pick for the X-Men. Right? I wish I could pick that just on the name alone. Then I realize I just have it already. But for me, you know, I just call it concentrated self-loathing, right? Ladies! Hell yeah, dude. Fuck. I wish you could combine your superpowers. I wish I could combine my body dysmorphia with my other superpower, IBS. Okay, sorry. Nah, man. I'd combine it. It'd be called irritable body dysmorphia. Every time I look in the mirror, I just want to shit myself. Guy in the front. Fuck yeah, that's sick, dude. I love that. We're trying some new ones here. Okay. Though, one to look in the mirror and shit yourself is another connection to my other superpower, alcoholism. Dad, where are you? Fuck yeah. I love that. Any single folks in here? Nice, nice. You single? No, he's ready to mingle, though. We're hanging out later. I don't know if this ever happened to you before, handsome fella, but I matched with the same woman on 3 different dating apps. Yeah, we matched on Tinder. We matched on Grindr. Yeah. Knew it wasn't gonna work out when we matched on our 3rd dating app, dudes. Matched on Uber Eats. Yeah, that romance really falls away when they deliver 6 junior bacon cheeseburgers to you at 2 in the morning. Open the door, you're like, Brian D'Souza, you look nothing like your photo. Either way, I'm getting syphilis. Fuck yeah. Who says he was unprepared and comes up in a tank top? I saw him undress in front of you guys. That's crazy. Still here? Nah, fuck. Hear a gunshot in the distance. Sick. Oh. Guys, it happens to us all, okay? It's embarrassing, but it's my first time. No, I had to break up with my girlfriend, though. We broke up because she wanted to go back to school. She wanted to go back to school, guys, for genealogy. I was on board until I realized she wouldn't grant any of my fucking wishes. No matter how much I rubbed her. Fuck yeah. I think I have a new voice in comedy, guys. Thanks so much. My name's Cody Shady.
You can touch my Diddlito. Guys, what a show. Once again, like, killer sets today. This has been fucking awesome. Remember, if you want to keep it, $15 just for a great recording. Honestly, I'm gonna get mine. So now we're at the 3-minute portion of the show. Usually it's shotgun, like I just have the list here. I'm gonna keep coming up because we have some killers on the lineup. So give it up for your first comic in this section. He's killing it lately. He's been doing a lot of shows. He produces a show in Dundas. So check out his Instagram. He's really fucking busy. I am so jealous of him for many reasons. Just look at him. Give it up for Aleko Gamal.
Thank you, Paul. It's very kind of you. I just gotta say, Brian, I know you're gone, but fuck, dude. He came in a tank top last week. Either he goes to Pilates every Thursday, or he just really wants to do that Pilates joke, and he wears a tank top to sell it. But I hope he's not wearing that tank top to work in a high school. I also hope he's actually not working in a high school. He's talking about how he can read. He couldn't even read the fucking light. It's a color, Brian. Red means stop. Like, stop making fun of my friend Gabby. Gabby was just having fun. Stop, Brian. Stop talking to Shauna. Clearly, you weren't even listening to her set because Shauna was talking about her husband watching porn. Meanwhile, Brian's like, her son, like, get fucked, Brian. You should not be working in a school. But also, Shauna, you were talking about your titty river? Prove it. I'd like to see that. I'd like to swim in that thing. No, guys, I've been driving a lot for work lately, and I don't like to text and drive. You know, I need to focus on Netflix. I'm joking. I watch YouTube. Meanwhile, Shauna's bragging about all the different subscriptions she has. And I'm trying to drive and click through the ads on YouTube. No, I've been driving a few different vehicles for work, and it's nice to get to drive cars once in a while, because usually I'm riding my bike around and can't pick up a woman on a bicycle. I've tried. Hey, honey, hop on the back of my bike. Ooh, motorcycle? Nope. Original cycle. These are my motors. I understand why people hate cyclists. I hate myself. But it's like we're like little self-entitled toddlers. Everything is ours. Bike lane, mine. Road, mine. Sidewalk, mine. Stop sign? No. I will not stop at that stop sign. Fucking blow through that thing. I've worked up the manpower. Here's the thing. I will blow through the stop sign if there's no cars around. But when I'm driving a car, I also won't stop at a stop sign unless I need to reconfigure the Bluetooth settings, because it actually requires you to come to a complete stop. Biking in Hamilton is, it's kind of dangerous because Hamilton's idea of protecting cyclists is paint protection. Just one line of paint. That's a basketball term, paint protection. One line of paint is not going to stop a pickup truck from trying to kill me. Maybe 2 lines. No, paint protection was real. I would just stick my dick in a can of paint and then no STIs, right, Cody? You talking about syphilis? Yeah, Cody and I shared a bed in Austin last year, so wonder where we got that from. But sticking your dick in a can of paint, like, you would think black paint would be the first choice. It's not. Black is slimming. Glow-in-the-dark paint, though, that's a fun one. Because it's just exciting. Like, it doesn't matter how small my dick is. She's like, oh, I've never seen a glow-in-the-dark worm before. The thing that we need are, cement barriers. But sticking your dick in a can of cement is not as fun as paint. I do drive a pickup truck for work sometimes. And the moment I get in that thing, I just get a raging boner of toxic masculinity. I want to kill everyone. Fuck you, Brian, I'm gonna fucking kill you. No, I want to run every cyclist off the road. The wheel just starts turning. I go, yo, chill, he's one of ours. But I drive by and I go, gay. Yeah. I was talking to my colleague Greg. I was driving in the truck with Greg. I'm like, Greg, I feel super powerful. I feel omnipotent in this truck, don't you? He's like, hey, my dick is fine. Like, oh no, Greg, you're thinking of impotent. Omnipotent is all powerful and mighty. And he's like, oh yeah. My dick is omnipotent. Really, Greg, prove it right now. Get hard. Show me. He didn't. Okay, guys, thank you all for listening. My name is Aleko. Goodbye.
New rule, if you make fun of Brian, you get an extra minute. I can't think of anything more braver than being a fireman or a policeman, but maybe the most brave thing is wearing a sleeveless shirt when you shouldn't. And then making fun of comics that are funnier than you. So the 1 minute rule. Sorry, I'm making an executive decision. We're doing that. Your next comic, someone vandalized a paper, so I'm hoping I'm getting your name right. Kyle Wolftown. Is that Kyle here? All right, guys, give it up for Kyle Wolftowner!
How's everybody doing tonight? Not for long. I hate to ask this, but you kind of have to, because we made it through the holidays, right? Like, we made it through Christmas, we made it through New Year's, but that fucking next one is fucking creeping up on you. Who's excited for Valentine's Day? That's a reaction I thought I'd get. That was a dick move. I really apologize that I fucking did that, man. Why are you fucking laughing that hard? You have a fucking girlfriend, you asshole. The rest, that's as if I like walked into the fucking ICU and was like, who's excited for life, guys? It's like, well, some of us, but it's a bad chance, so don't fucking bring it up, you dick. Sorry about that. My name's Kyle. I heard it my whole life. Like, I was never allowed to watch South Park as a little kid or anything like that, so I didn't get it. But can I hear a "fuck you, Kyle" from you guys? Say it. Fuck you, Kyle. Okay, that felt real. We'll talk after. Jesus Christ. No, but every room I ever walked into, I just felt like I was immediately hated. Like, as a kid, like, because I wasn't allowed to watch the show, and I was just like, everyone said, fuck you, Kyle, as soon as they met me. But now that I'm grown up, you know, I'm well-dressed, I've had some success, I'm at least symmetrically good-looking. I gotta tell you, not much has changed. People still hate me, just on site, so thank you for the 15-year workshop. This makes this kind of shit easy. Okay. No worries. Doesn't go well. People come off stage, and then they're like, hey, man, they didn't like you tonight. I'm like, and? What's fucking new? Me and my girlfriend are trying out new sexual positions individually. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's like... we want to work on things apart and then come back to the table and see what we bring. So I'm working on pulling out, and she's working on moving out. She's about halfway there, so she's doing pretty good. Maybe if I was better at pulling out, then she wouldn't be moving. Whatever the fuck. I'm not gonna wear a condom. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I'm over it. I've worn a condom like 6 times in my fucking life, and every 6 one of those times it's been a prostitute. I'm non-circumcised. I have my own condom. It's like a skin condom. It just goes. Anybody else non-circumcised? Yeah, you felt like you were the only one. You felt like you were the only one your entire fucking life. Okay, I'm gonna say this one last joke. I see the red light. I was in a hockey room one time, and I thought I was the only one uncircumcised. And someone just went right up to my fucking penis and said, "What do you feed that thing? Fucking ants?" They're like, TVO kids called, they want Arthur back. Anyway, that's been my fucking time. Thank you guys very much. It's been a lot of fun. We're bringing back our host, Paul.
Well fucking done. Give it up for Kyle, man. Holy shit. Fuck, I wish I could take Brian's minutes and give it to you. Like, let's just bring back some life here. Guys, coming up next, I'm just gonna make fun of him a little bit because he's been gone for a while. And it's pissing me off because he's one of the funniest people and he should be out more and he's a treat. And so buckle up. Give it up for Evan Pinto, everyone.
Ladies. All right. Okay, first off, Dochi. My man. He came up here and he talked about how he was so traumatized in his school that all the ladies wanted to fuck him. I'm sorry, man. Are we supposed to feel bad about you? I'm so sorry you went through that. I know, I'm so sorry. I wish that upon everybody, honestly. You know? The thing about fantasy as well is your imagination is infinite. You can imagine about anything there is. So the fact that Tomo came up here and started talking about how he imagines tongue fucking his mother. It's kind of fucking weird, no? Anybody else? Huh? Alright. Yeah. And first off, Gabby, sorry about my uncle. I told him, you know, the sleeveless thing, I told him, man, you look like a douche. You look like a douche. You know, the brain freeze gets to him. So stupid. Yeah. Is that he came up here and started talking about how free porn is like not as good as like paid porn. I'm like, yo, it's kind of, you got a problem, my guy. You know, you got a problem. I honestly think that people who people like him are the reason why there are children starving in Africa. All right, let me make a point. All right, I think that's the reason why there are kids starving in Africa, because if you look up, you'll find that 5 to 6 billion is all it takes every year to solve the starvation problem in Africa for good. OnlyFans did 7.5 billion last year. You know what I mean? So if people like him can jerk off to regular porn and pay the money off to Africa, you know, the kids can eat. You know what I mean? It's simple math. He's Indian, you should know that. Yeah, but he's like, no, man, I get it that their lives are hard, but so is my dick. I get the stories are very touching, but speaking of touching. All right. Right? All right. Speaking of perverts, did you guys know about... You guys know about, because everybody's talking about Epstein files, right? Everybody came up and had their share on Epstein files. So I have a few cents. You know, there are 2 cents. 2 cents, right? Is that a saying? Right. Yeah. So Bill Gates, the big dog, right? That wasn't the Epstein files. Turns out he was just fucking Russian whores and getting STDs, just like like that. I mean, he's good for computer viruses, but about human viruses, he's not so. Smart with that. And the thing is, he runs programs all across the world to immunize people. You know what I mean? He's immunizing kids out in Africa and Asia and whatnot. And then comes out that he has links to Epstein. Fucking. I'm trying to, he was the supplier. All right. I need to work on it. Fuck off. All right. Yeah, this guy, I was talking to this girl the other day, and she said that she would never date comics, because mostly every comic has racial humor. I was like, all right, fair enough. And then she asked me what I do for a living, and she said, Then she asked me what I do for a living, and I said, I'm an engineer. And without missing a beat, she goes, computer. know? The fuck? It was nice to see that she draws a line at racial humor. But actual racism, as it turns out, was still on the table for her. It's like saying, hey, you should never hit your kids. But little Johnny's kind of sexy for a 12-year-old, eh? All right. Yeah, I think, just talking about like, here and there, I think making a woman come is how I used to go to school, You get in a school bus, you get to school. Making a man come is how my father claims he used to go to school. You know what I mean? You gotta climb up the hills and you gotta watch, you gotta swim through the lakes, walk through the jungle. You gotta do a lot of Olympic shit to make a girl come. I think rappers are pretty ironic individuals, Because especially the ones that make diss tracks. Because what do you mean that your life is all about money, guns, bitches, and all this other manly shit? But the moment you have beef with another man, you start writing down your feelings about him? You're a gangster that journals? Is that happening right now? Like, what's next? You're gonna pour one out from a wine glass? A bunch of teardrop tattoos on the lower back? Carry all your guns in a tote bag? What are we doing now? I don't know. It's a good thing that we're progressing, actually. You know what? Anyways, that was my time. Thank you so much.
Hasn't lost a step. Let's keep it going, guys. Your next comic fucking drives far fucking distance to get here all the time, and he's doing really great for being fairly new. Like, fucking great. He runs a show. He'll tell you about it. I wish I'd looked it up. Sorry. But give it up for Aiden Lynch, everyone.
Thanks, Paul. Paul actually forgot to mention in the beginning, this is actually going to be the last free show this week. I was talking it over with the CFTA. Starting next week, all the comedians are going to be required to bring in a canned food item. And we're going to get all this canned food together, and we're going to bring it to the homeless, and we're going to eat it all right in front of them. This is actually my favorite stage. I love coming here. I feel the most comfortable here. I think I can share this with you guys. I've never opened up about this before, but I was actually born with this condition. And it's passed down from both my parents, both sides of the family, believe it or not. And it's called drunk driving. I'm trying to raise awareness. Not too much, though. Oh, yeah. Okay. I want to try something a little different here. I think I'm actually going to bug Cody for this right now. Cody's actually going to come up here and help me with this card trick I've been working on. So all you're going to do, Cody, you're going to pick a card, any card you want. You're not going to look at it. You're just going to place it face down on the stool there. Yep. All right, we all seen that? We all seen him pick that card? We can agree that's his card, right? Yeah. All right, let's see what he picked. It says sit down. Go sit down, Cody. I bought a gun the other day. That's my time.
Man, you had more time. I wanted more of you, man. That was fucking awesome. This just happened. Your joke, the can joke. I had Coke in my mouth and I just spat it all over the counter. That fucking got me so good. Thank you for that. That was fucking wonderful. Guys, we're on our last comic. Can we get some heat? Let's go. Guys, I'm looking forward to this guy. He's awesome. Give it up for Parker, everyone.
Thank you. Give it up for Paul, everyone. Thank you. I was not going to perform tonight, but after seeing Brian, I needed someone to represent my people correctly. That's just horrible. Thanks, Even. I want to say sorry to Paul. Indians are not good with red lights. Yeah. Fucking Brian. Brian seems like the reason why people hate Indians now. I swear. Anyway. Before coming here tonight, I had no idea what I would do if I ever went to prison. I still don't. Anyway, I know I'm the last comic and it's late. Thank you for sticking around. I just have a couple things I want to try out. Pissed off, man. That's how it starts. So I had to say it, but I can't act it, so I have to be pissed off. But anyway, I was pissed off last week. There's this girl, I told her I like her. She told me, Parker, our relationship is platonic. I said, hold on. Let me Google that first. Platonic. Deep feeling, intense fucking affection, but nothing sexual. So what the fuck? Wasn't fucking platonic when I was buying drinks for you. Wasn't platonic when I got weed for you 11 p.m. at night. Drove fucking Mississauga to Hamilton. Suddenly it's platonic when I'm asking you to kiss me? Breaks my heart, these women. Anyway, no, but it's a funny thing. I like Hamilton, yeah. I mean, sure. But no, I mean, comedy has a funny way of bringing you down to earth. Some days you're doing shows in downtown Toronto. Then one day you're in Hamilton on a cold Thursday night doing cocaine in a public washroom. Fucking hell. I'm just kidding. I don't do it in the washroom. I have a car, so never needed to. Talking about washrooms, it's getting really busy at work. I was not going to say this joke, but it just went there. It's getting really busy at work, so I spend more time in the washroom. Just stay away from it. Once you start using public washrooms, you realize, you're not the only one with digestion issues. I feel like everyone's having the same thing. Everyone's fucking farting all around. Everyone sounds the same. You just feel better about yourself. You ever feel down? Go to a public washroom. Anyway. So I'll just end with this. My friend has kids now. Most of my friends do. So he has this little 2-year-old girl, and I have no idea. I'm like a very bad gifter, if that's what you want to call it. I have no idea what to fucking gift her, right? She's 2 years old. What am I going to give her? So I asked her directly, what do you think? Because I just don't want to get something that you're not going to use. So I asked him, just tell me. So he said, you know what? Pets are a great idea because when they pass away, kids actually learn how to deal with grief at a very early age. I said, that's fucking brilliant, right? Like, that's what I'm going to do. So I got her a pet dog on her birthday. I got her this beautiful golden retriever, gave it to her, killed it right in front of her. I said, there you go. Just got mad. I'm like, that's what you asked for. She can deal with grief. Way before I could. I had a breakup recently. I'm sorry, are you going to give the red light or? One more. Okay, thanks. I had a breakup recently. She complained I don't provide emotional support. I mean, I can barely support my own emotions. I'm doing stand-up comedy. What do you think? Only support I can provide is IT. There you go. Fuck you, Brian. I'll end at that. Thank you. You guys have been great. Thanks, Paul.
For Parker for closing out the show like that. Fucking awesome. Sincerely, guys, this is such a fucking fun night. Really. I don't know if you recall, I said like, oh, it's full of a room full of people I love, and 2 that I don't like. I think you can figure out one of them. The other one, there are clues there. Guys, just one more time, like I think like this was a great night. If you want to remember it, your sets are available for $15. Honestly, I bought them before. Like I fucking loved having those memories. Remember, CFTA has merch here, and just a little soft note. It's kind of not sad, but like this place opened up when I started doing comedy, like in the same year. So I just want to say a special thank you to CFTA for letting me host today. I generally love this fucking venue, so just please keep coming out every week and supporting it. Buy drinks, buy everything. Yeah, so just, buy your set because today was fucking awesome for everybody. Genuinely. Except for 2 people. Have a great night, everyone.
That was great. Yeah, very good job.